where he does the downloads of the SMSs between the witness and Long Nxumalo. I'll ask with the leave of the court that the first affidavit of Kenneth Selby, Exhibit 01.
Yes. Yeah.
There is another affidavit, my Lord, as I've alluded to.
Okay.
May I request that with the leave of the court, that affidavit be handed in and be marked Exhibit 02 of the record.
Okay. Yes.
May it be deemed for... Okay. Let us turn to page 3 of the affidavit. That is Exhibit 02 of the record.
Well, can we just get an indication of the dates of the... We've marked 01, the SMSs between the witness and Longwe. It's an affidavit. By Stein, dated 18 July 2023. Can we just get an indication of 02, which affidavit is being referred to?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you, my Lord. I'm referring to the same affidavit that was provided to us by the state. The one with SMSs between Long Nxumalo and the witness. My colleague, the other one is thicker than the other, so it will be easy for you to understand where I am. It looks like there's a confusion.
Yeah, but you're referring to which page on
The second one.
02.
02.
Which page?
Yes, I'm referring to page 3 of the affidavit.
Page 3.
Yes, page 3.
Okay.
Yes. The affidavit reads as follows. The investigation officer requested the following. Bullet point 4, SMSs between Adv Nxumalo and Long Nxumalo as per cell phone downloads.
Lana uthi ke naku okwacelwa ke umphenyi wecala ama SMS ke phakathi kwaZandile Nxumalo kanye noLong Nxumalo ngokwama downloads cell phone.
Yes, but before I go to the affidavit, Exhibit 02, just a few questions to you, right? Can you tell this court, before you met Longwe in the afternoon of the 26th of October 2014, when last had you met him?
Ngaphambi kokuthi singene kuyona ke le affidavit lena nemibuzo nje embalwa ke ngaphambi lini kokuthi uhlangane naye ke ngaleli langa ke langa 26 ngithi ngeafternoon yalelo langa langa 26 October 2014 wagcina nini ngaphambi kwalelo langa lelo ukumbona?
Ngangimgcine ngayizona.
The previous day.
Where had you met him?
Kuphi nendawo?
Endlini kwakhe eMalberton.
At Kelly's house in Malberton.
On this day, that is a Sunday, the 26th of October 2014, did you communicate with him, that is Long Nxumalo?
Ngaleli langa ke leli sonto leli langa 26 October 2014 ingaba wa communicate noma wakhuluma yini naye?
Yebo kunjalo ngakhuluma naye kodwa kwesinye isikhathi ngoba bengiyibhizi ngisebenza ngalolu langa benginokungabambi ifoni ngoba mhlawumbe ngise stage noma angiyizwa.
Yes, I communicated with him on that day, but at times because I was busy, I would not answer the phone because I was working. I would maybe be on stage or didn't hear the phone.
How did you communicate with him? Was it over the phone or through SMSs that you send to him, vice versa, him sending SMSs to you?
Nanixoxa ngama-SMS noma nanifonelana ama-calls.
Kokubili, sometimes uyafona, sometimes uya-SMS, and sometimes ngiyafona, sometimes ngiya-SMS, so angazi ukuthi urefera kuyona yiphi.
Both. At times he would call, or at times he would SMS. At times I would also call, and I would also SMS. So I don't know which are you specifically referring to.
I'm referring to Sunday, the 26th of October 2014. I'm specific now on that day, before he arrived.
Ngikhuluma ngaleli langa langesonto ke, lange 26 October 2014 ngaphambi kokuthi afike.
Kokubili.
Both.
You also told this court in your evidence in chief that he arrived in the afternoon of the 26th of October 2014. It could have been between 1800 hours and 1800 hours 30. Do you confirm that?
Ushilo ke ukuthi ngalela langa ke wafika ke mini phakathi kuka 6 no 6:30.
Nakhona ngishilo futhi earlier on ukuthi anginaso isiqiniseko sesikhathi, but ngase ngangi-estimator ngenxa yokuthi mhlawumbe ngabuka ilanga nangesikhathi engaphuma ngaso ngiyomlanda ngaphandle.
Also there I did say that it was just an estimate on my part because I looked at the sun and I also looked at the time at which I went out to go and fetch him outside.
Was the sun already set or it was about to?
Ingabe laliselishonile ke ilanga noma laliselizo.
Laselizoshona ngoba kwakusakhanye sasabonana ngaphandle kwama-street lights ukuthi abe on.
It was about to because we were able to see each other without the street lights being on.
So, with the assistance of the sun, you were able to estimate that it could have been between 1800 hours and 1800 hours 30. Do you confirm that?
Ngokubheka ke noma ngokubuka ke ilanga lokho kwakwenza ukuthi uqageleke ukuthi kwakuphakathi kuka 6 no 6:30.
Yebo kunjani.
Yes, that's correct.
Was it an arrangement that he was going to come at your place, or it was a coincidence for him to be there? Did you make arrangements? Did you invite him over? Did he tell you that he was going to come? What was the position?
Ingabe kwakuyisivumelano yini into eyayihleliwe yini ukuthi uzofika noma ke yinto nje eyenzeka?
Ekuseni sasingahlelile yebo, kodwa sathi mase silapha sesikhuluma mina naye ngamtshela ukuthi ngisekhaya kunokheli unabangani basenzo noma sizodla lunch ungeza nawe, so into esasikhuluma ngama-SMS leyo, so kusho ukuthi sahlele.
In the morning it wasn't arranged or it wasn't planned, but as I was now there and we were communicating, so I told him that we are at home. It's myself, it's Kelly, Senzo's friend, my mother. We are about to have a lunch, so you can also come. So it's something that we then arranged at that time.
Can you also tell the court, just remind me, at what time did the two intruders arrive?
Laba babili abangena bona endlini angikhumbuze ukuthi bangena ngesiphi isikhathi laba bawu2 abangena endlini.
Ngathi mase kuyosha u8, angazi noma ngale ka8 noma ngo8 kodwa kwakungalapho.
Around 8. I don't know whether it's before 8 or after 8, but around there.
Did you not say that it was, or it could have been between 1900 hours 30 to 2000 hours when the two intruders arrived? Did you not say that in your evidence in chief?
Kwakuphakathi kuka 7:30 late noma ke ntambama between 7:30 kanye no8 ntambama. No.
Ne statement sami siyasho ukuthi sikhomba u20.
Even my statement indicates
2000.
says or indicates that 2000.
when Longe, sorry, was it the first time for him to visit you at your home? That
Ngaba
is Longe
wayeqala
Tshwana.
ngaba wayeqala yini ukuthi akuvakashele kini?
Ngake ngamntshontsha ngamletha ekhaya uma engekho.
I once, I'm going to use the term that the witness used, my lord. I once stole him and brought him home when my mother wasn't there.
When he arrived on that day, was he alone?
That is
On
that
the
day.
26th.
Okay. Oh, gay 26, uma efika wayeyedwa.
Yebo wayedwa.
Yes, he was alone.
So, if one had to safely estimate, let us say he arrives at about 1800 hours in the afternoon of the 26th of October 2014, and the robbers or the intruders arrive around, say, 2000 hours. So it means he had spent 2 hours at your place before the intruders arrived.
Asithi ke wafika ngaleso sikhathi leso phakathi kuka 6 no 6:30 ntambama. Kwase kuthi ke ngo 2000 ngo 8 between 8 no 8:30 lowo kwafika ke laba babili abangena kusho ukuthi wahlala u2 hours ngaphambi kokuthi laba bawu2 bafike.
Njengoba sengishilo ukuthi isiqiniseko sesikhathi anginaso ngempela.
As I've already said that I don't have a certainty with regards to the time.
But my calculations, ma'am, is going along your estimation. It's not something from me. It's something that you told the court. So I'm basing my estimation on what you told the court.
Lokho ke engikushoyo ke noma uqaqe noma lokho ngikubalayo mangibala ke ngikubala ngokwa lokho wena okushilo enkantolo.
Uyasho nawe ukuthi ukubala wena mina ngibalanga.
As you say that you are the one who's doing the calculations, I didn't calculate.
You can also calculate.
Bengichazile ngathi ngiyayizonda imaths.
I've already mentioned that I hate maths.
So I'm telling you that he must have spent about 2 hours, more or less 2 hours before the intruders arrived. I'm putting it to you. I've calculated for you.
Ngiyakutshela ke ngikubalele ukuthi ke uspende amahora amabili ngaphambi kokuthi laba babili abafika laba bangena endlini bafike.
Ngalapho kusho wena kusho mina.
That's what you say, I'm not saying.
Time is telling us
Isikhathi siyasitshela.
the calculation of time.
As
But
a
then-
witness, my lord, I think this issue has been exhausted. The witness has said repeatedly it's just an estimate. If perhaps counsel can maybe
Counsel.
leave it at
2 hours, 2.5 hours, according to your assumption. It's okay. She says she didn't calculate the time. You are suggesting that the intruders could have come between 2 hours to 2:30.
No, the time spent by Longwe, my lord, before the intruders
The
arrived.
intruders came when?
Between, he says, before 2000 hours or after that.
Yeah, she estimates that.
Yes. So I'm saying my calculation is based on 1800 hours when Longe arrived and the time when the intruders arrived. It could have been more or less 2 hours that Longe, the
Fine.
time that Longe spent.
Fine.
So it's fine, let us not labor on this. Ma'am, let us now go to page 46 of Exhibit 02. That is on the last column. At the bottom. This is an SMS that you received from the number that belonged to Longwe, the number that I've referred to your number. It was on the 26th of October 2014 at 400 hours, 57 minutes, 36 seconds PM The SMS reads as follows: I'm outside.
Kunale SMS ke owayithola ke beyi-26 zika October 2014 isikhathi imizuzu ewu-3 ngaphambi ko-5 ekseni u-36 seconds ithi ke SMS ngiphandle.
Maybe then to simplify for you, the crux of my question to you is, according to this SMS, as you earlier told this court that you will interact via phones or SMSs, the SMS that you received on your number from that of Longwe, it was on the 26th of October 2014 at 400 hours 57 minutes 36 seconds, telling you that he was outside.
Lana ke engikushoyo kokuwena ukuthi ile SMS ke owayithola nge-26 ka-October 2014 ngo-4:57:36 seconds ekutshela kukulongo ukuthi ngingaphandle.
No, just I'm blind.
Yes.
Which? I'm picking up the same point.
Yes, as a court, please, Malot, we now move into a very technical field. It's only Colonel Stein who can explain the times, without testifying from the bar. There's a way they determine the time. They add 2 hours to the time that's shown here. So,
Sorry, I'm sorry to disturb you.
Yeah.
Your train of thought. Sir, are you referring to page 46?
Page 46, my
Exhibit
lord.
02.
02, yes.
And you're referring to the time as what?
that's 4:57.
4:57.
Yes,
36 seconds.
4:57 and 36 seconds.
I think, my lord, the court was addressing me. Now we are both
Yeah,
of us
fine, okay.
understand.
But what is the date according to this affidavit?
Is the 26? Unfortunately, the 6 is not visible there, but is the 26.
Sorry, I don't know. Just say counsel must show with his pen, show you which time is referring to, because
Yes,
I don't seem to find that.
it's the last block here, man. What this
Page?
page 46? This very last block.
Yeah, let's see counsel.
My lord, if one looks, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Okay, yeah.
If one looks on page 44 of the same exhibit,
No. Page 46 or page 44?
no, the objection that I'm raising,
Yeah.
I'm just taking the court to page 44.
The page 44, right?
Yes. There's an asterisk there. It says download summary,
That's it, yeah.
and it says remember plus 2 hours. So in other ways, they're saying you must add 2 hours to the time that is being shown here. Hence I'm saying, my lord, we're moving into a very technical field, and it's only Colonel Stein who can come and explain this, my lord.
So Colonel Stein actually
Yes, we should not bind
gives you the key
this. Yes,
as to what you should do.
indeed, my lord. We
Are you
shouldn't
saying
bind
then,
it.
wait, are you saying then on the markings by counsel here,
Yes, one should actually add 2 hours.
add 2 hours,
Yes.
meaning that the 6 hours and 4 minutes and 57.36
No.
seconds.
No, the 4:57.
Yeah,
If one adds 2 hours,
right.
will then be 6:57.
Are we agreed on that concept? If we add 2 hours.
As I'm saying, my lord,
Yeah, no, fine.
we
But
should bind this witness to this
yeah,
time.
fine. I hear you. Yeah. What's your report? Because he says, Colonel Stein says, from this estimated times, you must add 2 hours.
At
Do you
2
agree with
hours. I don't understand by the adding of 2 hours.
Just explain to your colleagues.
My lord, there's a technical way in
Yeah.
which the
Downloading.
SMSs, the SMSs and the times reflected are interpreted, and he'll come and testify, my lord, that as it's mentioned on page 44, that you
Yeah.
actually have to add 2 hours.
Okay, fine. You can continue, sir. Are you going to call Colonel Stein?
Indeed, my lord.
Yeah, fine, it's going to be called.
We
So
did say so in our opening.
that's it, okay, fine.
My lord, should I repeat the question?
Yeah, you can repeat it.
So, just to sum up, ma'am, the entry there says on the 26, let me just read it verbatim. 2014 stroke 10 stroke 26 04 57 36 p.m. You receive an SMS from Longwe Twala telling you that he was outside. You
La-
understand?
Lana-ke ngalesi sikhathi ngeyi-26 ka-October 2014 u-4:57 noma seconds awu-36 uthola-ke le SMS ebuya kulongwe ekutshela ukuthi-ke ungaphandle.
Yebo i-SMS yafika wathi ungaphandle.
Yes, I received the SMS where he said that he was outside.
But what I want you to be clued up about is that it says that when you received that SMS, it was at 4 hours 57 minutes 36 seconds p.m.
My lord, we've just raised the objection. Are we really going to, again, belabor this point?
Okay, let the witness comment on that. Fine. Colonel Stein, as the expert, will perhaps have a final say.
Uthi-ke akona-ke akhomba kona-ke ummeli ukuthi isikhathi-ke wayithola ngaso le SMS ukuthi-ke kwaku-3 minutes phambi ko-5 36 seconds emini.
Nakhona
In the af-
into
Yes, sorry.
engayisho ukuthi yebo i-SMS yafika, into engekho sure ngayo ukuthi isikhathi sasithini.
What I can confirm is that yes, I received the SMS, but what I cannot be certain about is what the time was.
Yikho ngenza umzekelo ukuthi ilanga lona laseliyoshona kodwa la lingakashoni sasabonana.
Hence, I made the example that the sun was about to set, but it hadn't set yet, and we were still able to see each other.
Okay.
I put it to you that the time that he arrived is the time that he sent you an SMS is the time that is reflected there.
As a court, please, my lord, we object to that. And we said ad nauseam. This is the issue that only Colonel Stein can resolve. The witness doesn't have to respond to that.
Yeah, the witness has already explained, counsel, that they could see each other, but she knows that it was towards sunset.
Yes.
But what are you getting at with this? Because I thought there's no dispute about the fact that Longway
Yes.
did in fact arrive there. She says she invited him for supper or lunch, whatever.
Yes,
And he came there.
yes, I'll leave it for argument later.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So you are trying to establish what?
The time that he had spent before the robbers arrived.
Yeah,
Yes.
put it to her, and then
Yes.
Stein can come and tell us
Yes,
the
I-
exact time according
yes.
to his expertise.
Yes, yes. Taking into account what Stein is saying in this affidavit, I put it to you that Long had spent about 3 hours before the two intruders arrived. I'm basing that on the fact that you yourself told this court that he arrived, the intruders arrived before, after 2800 hours in the evening of the 26th of October 2014.
As a court, please, my lord, we object that submission will be misleading to the witness, and we are of the view that it's an unfair question.
Okay, okay. Through the courts then, although I don't have to interject at this stage. What time did Longway spend with your family on the 26th of October before the intruders arrived or got into the house?
Kwaba isikhathi esingakanani-ke uLongwe awasichitha-ke nomndeni wakho ngaphambilini kokuthi laba abawu-2-ke abangenelela-ke bafike bona.
Njengoba sengishilo ukuthi isikhathi sikalongwe sokufika angisibhekanga, kodwa engikwazi ukuthi ama-intruders afika makuya ko-8 kuya ko-8.
Okay.
As I've already said that the time of Longway's arrival I didn't take note of, but what I do know is that the intruders arrived around 8 to past 8.
Okay, yes, counsel.
Yes. Can you describe Longwe for us. I don't know him. How was his height? Can you describe Mr. Twada, Longwe Twada,
angimazi mina
with regards to his height?
awumchazeke thina ke i-height yakhe.
Engakusho ukuthi mude kunami mhlambe ngahle ukuthi average height.
What I can say is that he's taller than me. I can say he's got an average height.
What is your height?
Eyakho ithini?
Angikaze ngiyimede.
I've never measured myself.
How was his body build?
Ngokwakheka komzimba ke waye kanjani?
Defined.
Defined.
Sorry?
Defined kusho ukuthi akanali ifuthe emzimbeni.
It means that he doesn't have a fat on his body.
Unamamasilana nje.
He's got some little muscle.
So we'll say he's medium build.
Singathi nje uphakathi nendawo.
Kanjalo.
Something like that.
What is his complexion?
I-complexion yakhe
Brown.
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 In other words akamnyama akamhlophe futhi.
In other words, he's neither dark nor light.
Did he wear hats at the time that you knew him? Did he
Kule
wear hats?
ngenkathi ke wazana naye ngabe igqoko ebeyithwala yini.
Thanda amakepisi.
He liked caps.
Nothing else but amakepisi isikhathi esiningi bese kubhekisa ngemuva.
Nothing else but caps most of the time, and his cap would be turned backwards, or facing backwards.
Did he wear a hairstyle?
Wayne hairstyle awayenayo?
Cha unempandla.
No, he's got a bald head.
Shave head?
Uyayigunda.
Unempandla mpandla yikho egunda nasi la emaceleni kusele kusekuba impandla yonke.
He would cut on the sides, but his head is just got a bald head.
Do you remember what he was wearing on that day, the 26th of October 2014?
Ingabe usakhumbula yini ukuthi ngaleli langa ke lange 26 ka-October 2014 wayegqokeni?
Cha angisakhumbuli ngoba kwakungakubalekile.
No, I can't remember because it wasn't important.
At the time that you had known him, did he at some point had dreadlocks?
Ngalesikhathi umazi ngaso ngabe sikhona yini isikhathi enama dreadlocks khona?
Cha.
No.
Can you describe his face?
Ungachaza ubuso bakhe?
Unama facial hairs.
He's got facial hairs.
Sometimes unokuwagunda depending ukuthi uzizwa kanjani ngaleso sikhathi.
Sometimes he would shave them depending on how he would feel at that time.
Unama dimples.
He's got dimples.
Unamashiya nje futhi agcwele.
And he's got full eyebrows.
And then nama eyelashes athanda ukuba maningi futhi made.
And he's also got eyelashes that tend to be a lot or more, and they are long.
How about his eyes?
Amehlo akhe
Unamehlo adonsekile kancane lakathi awe China kodwa ayikakhulu.
his eyes are a little bit pulled. They would look like a China's eyes, but not much.
Did he have a beard?
Wayenayo ke intshebe.
Njengoba sengichazile ukuthi unayo unama facial hairs kodwa unokuwagunda depending ukuthi uzizwa kanjani.
As I've already mentioned that he had the facial hairs, and he would shave them depending on how he feels or he would feel at the time.
But before he could shave them, would they go to his chin and the upper lip? Would they go around?
Kodwa ke ngaphambi kokuthi awagundeke ingabe mhlambi ebekekeleze ngalendlela kuchaze ngayo ngaphambilini mhlambi ukuthi ke aze afike la esilevini futhi ke akekeleze umlomo.
Cha.
No.
Engiyaziyo nje ukuthi ubethanda ukushiya le ngaphansi.
All I know is that he would only leave the part on his chin.
Is it correct that, or before that, we'll now move to another aspect of my cross-examination. Is it correct that you made 3 statements, sworn statements, to the police about this incident?
Ngaba kuyiqiniso yini ukuthi neyitatimende ezintathu owazenza emaphoyiseni mayelana nalodaba?
Angisakhumbula ukuthi zingakhi itatimende kodwa engikhumbulayo ziwu-2.
I can't remember as to how many statements I made, but those that I can remember are 2.
The State Council had provided us with 3 sworn statements by yourself.
Umshushisi-ke usinike thina-ke uma ngithi usinike ukhuluma ngaye bona-ke abameli iy'tatimende ey'ntathu zakho ey'fungelwe.
The first one is dated the 27th of October 2014 at 1400 hours.
Esokuqala esangeyi-27 zika-October 2014 isikhathi ngo-2.
The second one is dated the 6th of November 2014 at 1300 hours.
Esesibili-ke esangeyi-6 zika-November ngo-2014 isikhathi ngo-1.
And the third and last one is dated 2018 0210 at 2000 hours 18 minutes.
So the
That's
2018 02
10 at 2000 hours 18 minutes.
20. Esesithathu-ke nesokugcina sona-ke sangeyi-2018 0210 isikhathi-ke ngoyimizuzu ewu-18 emva ko-8 ntambama.
Ngenzeka ukuthi kunjalo kodwa engikhumbulayo mina ziwu-2.
That's possible, but I can only remember 2.
The ones that you remember, when were they made? You
Lazy
remember
as
when
you-
were they made?
Oh, sorry.
Council, let's have progress. She's telling you that she remembers 2.
Yes.
She doesn't deny that she could have made a 3rd one.
Yes,
And you've already finished her with the dates.
yes. No, thank you, thank
Where
you,
are we getting to with it?
thank you. I will go through the first statement. The one which was made on the 27th of October 2014 at 1400 hours. It should have been the following day of the incident.
Ngizoya-ke kulesi owasenza-ke ngeyi-27 zika-October 2014 ukusho ukuthi ngelanga elilandelayo.
My lord, sorry, I see it's 1300 hours. I think it's
Oh, that's
convenient
okay.
that you take a long adjournment.
Okay, should we adjourn until what time?
2, my lord.
Okay, can we adjourn until 2?
Amen.